Hi, gamers out there. I welcome you. I'm Partha Srinivasan. I'm the brand marketing manager for Genius. We have a new range of portable gaming gear for you. We're calling it the GX Gaming. We have a whole range of headsets, mouse mats, portable speakers, mice, and over on the other side we have some keyboards and subwoofer systems. These are all really exciting because these have been designed and now are being brought here to the country with you in mind, because we know how important PC gaming is to the community here. It's a very intricate part, and it's definitely a huge focus for us. So let's start with the mice and the headsets, and then we'll take you through what are the products that we have. Let's start with the first mice that we have. We have the Morris, which is one of our. No, it's all right. It's a big mouse. Don't worry. All right. So let's start with the Morris. The Morris is one of our first-person shooter real-time strategy mice. It's got it can go up to 3,500 DPI. It has 4 stages. So there's, if you can see on the inside, there's 450, 900, 1800, and then 3,500. It can go up to acceleration of 20 Gs, which is really, really fast. If you look over on the back, you'll see that we have 20 grams metal weight inbuilt. We have 2 macro buttons, so you can customize specific functions towards those macro buttons. It has a 1.8 meter braided USB cable, which with a gold-plated connector, which means that you will not have any loss of connections. No lag in terms of pulling between the device and the computer. Of course, there's illumination, so you can customize your mouse to your favorite colors. It's also compatible with Windows 7, Vista, XP, Mac, and it's really one of the best FPS mice that we have developed. The other mouse that we have is the Dead Taker, which is a right-handed mouse. Oh, by the way, the Morris is ambidextrous. You can use it with your right or your left hand.
Oh, cool.
All right, so it's very useful feature to have. I know that we have a lot of left-handed gamers, and they find it difficult to find a good mouse for their left hand. So that is used for both hands.
Okay, this one?
This one is a right-handed mouse only, unfortunately. Sorry. This is a gaming laser mouse. Again, it's targeted towards the MMORPG and real-time strategy games. We have 8 or I think 9 buttons on this, and we have onboard memory, so you will not face any game block anymore. It goes up to 5,700 DPI using a Scorpion game core, which is GX patented technology. You have up to 5 profiles, which means you can record up to 55 macros on this mouse. And once you install it on your home computer, you can take it anywhere with you, plug it in, and your macros will remain on board. As you can see, it's got this nice Scorpion here. That's where the weights are. You can add up to 27 grams of weight to the mouse. You can see all the customizations. You can customize all the buttons, the color schemes for the different zones. You can customize the settings, how fast you want it to go, what is the lift ratio, all of those information you can manage on that. I'd like to now introduce to you our top-of-the-line mouse. This is for all forms of gaming, without any exceptions. It's called the Gila. It's a really stylish mouse. Let me open this up for you so you can see what's in there. A really stylish mouse. It has 12 customizable buttons. We can store up to 72 macro keys on it. It has a larger onboard memory compared to the Dead Taker. It has 3 zones of lighting with pulsing, so you can customize your mouse to your favorite colors. It has something which is called angle snapping, which is a very useful feature, which is essentially when you're in the middle of a game and you press the button, it automatically keeps it within that same lane, so you can move laterally or vertically without losing line. So it's a very useful feature. Another feature in this is this can go up to 8,200 DPI. All right, so it's really fast. And another feature that we brought in to control that DPI is 6 gaming profiles. So 6 gaming profiles means you can have a different DPI setting for your sniper mode. Now what is sniper mode, you will probably ask. It's a setting on the mouse wherein suppose you're polling at 8200 DPI, you're moving really fast, and all of a sudden you want to make that really perfect headshot. So you hold the button with sniper mode enabled, and your DPI will instantly drop from 8000 DPI, 8200 DPI, to suppose you set it at 400, it'll drop it down to 400, and you can get that precision shot right in there in the middle of those 2 eyes. So you're talking about taking aim, use that sniper mode, really slow down your mouse and aim for that crosshair right there in the middle. Okay. So that's what the Gila can do for you.
Okay, one more question about it.
Yeah.
In terms of durability, is it durable?
Ask Glenn. Glenn. Ask Glenn, he should be here somewhere. Yeah, in terms of durability, let me tell you about the build of the Gila. This is something that's very important. We've taken a lot into consideration. We're no longer using rubber as a coating for these products. That's so important, because if you'll see a lot of the gaming mice out there, they're rubber coated. After some time, the rubber after use will either wear off and leave a very sticky feeling in your hands, and it's not something that you want to be left home with. What we have done, and I can show you live right now. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to pause the game though. Have a look at this. This is the Gila in action. All right, feel how heavy that is. All right, that's the additional 27 grams that's sitting in there to make sure you don't lose control of that 8200 DPI. So let me open that one up for you. Right. नहीं कोई बात नहीं होगा कुछ नहीं होगा. All right, let me tell you about what we did with the build of the mice. This is rubber, but it's not rubber coated. This is rubber that's been injected into the mold.
Pure rubber.
It's pure rubber, and it will not wear out. It gives you a better grip on the mouse, and it's definitely going to last a lot longer. As far as clicks are concerned, that mouse can give you 100,000 kilometers, and we're providing in the box extra Teflon feet, so you never have to worry about durability, because it's going to run for at least 200,000 kilometers without any issues. Three zones of lighting. 1, 2, 3. And again, let me show you the customization, so you can have a look at what we're talking about. This is the customization screen for the Gila. As you can see, we're assigning buttons here. There are 12 buttons, and each one has a different section. I'm now going to select profile 1 because I want to show you what sniper mode can do for you. All right. Again, there are 3 zones of lighting, but I'll come back to that. As you can see now that I've switched to, profile 1, and I'm now at a very slow DPI mode right now. All right, you can see, if you see the move here, you see me move here, it's really slow on the screen. All right, I'm moving, but it's really slow on the screen. But when I move to next level, it moves faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. All right, but here's something, I'm not going to change the DPI here. I'm moving faster, and then I move on to sniper mode, and you see how slow that goes? I'm going to release sniper, and I'm moving fast again, and then I'm on sniper mode, and so this is the key. This is the key that I've set up, so I can move to sniper mode really quick on the fly. So while I'm moving fast at 8200 DPI, I just click sniper mode, and I can move to 400 DPI automatically, and then I just let go, and I can move back at 8200. So that's about the assigning of the buttons and the profile speeds. We can manage macros. I can set up I can set up macros, I can import them, create them. I have a whole bunch of macros already created, so we're already using some of those here. In terms of advanced settings, I can set up how fast I want the speed to go, and I can enhance precision. Double click speeds, scroll speeds, sensitivity, a polling rate. This gives you a polling rate of 1000 hertz, which means that you will never ever click a button and it will not register on the machine ever. That's really fast. I mean, that's something that's pretty unique, I suppose. In terms of DPI stages, I mentioned that there's 8200 DPI here, and I can go right down up to 200 here. I can also change it if I want. A different DPI for X and Y. So I can change the lift up distance, and I can change the stages. As I mentioned, 6 stages of DPI that I can set up, and here's sniper mode right here. So you can see, and I can change it individually for X and Y. So I can move faster up and down, or faster left and right, depending upon what my mood is. Moving along. Light options. As I mentioned, there's a whole picker of 16 million colors. So I can select one and say, I want it to be really high intensity in the front, and I want it to be a particular color. So I pick a color, and I say apply, and voila, it changes. So it's as easy as doing that as customizing your mouse. It's just beautiful. It feels really nice. Maybe you want to try it with your left hand, because let's face it, it's for both hands. Feels good?
Yeah, it's very good.
And it's
My hand is bigger, but
it feels nice. Because it's a longer mouse. I mean, when we're talking about hand profiles, the Dead Taker is not so much of a big hand mouse. But this one is a slightly longer version, so it definitely gives you a bigger. I don't have a hand, I have a paw. All right, and when I use a mouse, I want to make sure that it fits nicely. And this one gives me good grip, comfort, and I'm definitely in control of my mouse.